Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Yeah, today's gonna be reacting to Nintendo Direct. I have no idea what to expect. So many series either have had a new game too recently, or have had a game already like announced. So in terms of like new announcements, I don't know what to expect. I assume we're gonna see conversations, more info regarding a lot of the stuff that was announced at the last Direct. In particular, I want to know more about that Peach game that they mentioned and showed like 5 seconds of. Super Mario RPG, they might show more of. Super Mario Bros. Wonder got a whole Direct already and is coming out in like a month and 10 days, so don't know if that's needed, but that's probably going to get a mention. WarioWare, maybe. I want more information on Fantasy Life I, actually. That was one I almost forgot. Fantasy Life I has been announced, and then it just got no news, but it's meant to come this year, so, like, hopefully we can get a more concrete release date on that. Yeah, outside of that, I don't really know. Metroid Prime 4 info would be cool. Motherfucking in English is always going to be cool. A new Donkey Kong would be nice, actually. Oh shit! Aseismic. Yes, ads. They do be happening. Hang on, you can see everything on my screen, can't you? Hang on, I just need to get Discord open. Oh, Toaster's already here. Well, I guess I don't need to get Discord open then. Yeah, I'm just straight up capturing my screen. I'm not even like just capturing the window. Okay, yeah, it opened on the right monitor, which is the other one. Good. It knows that's where I actually want it. Alright, so yeah, I really don't know what to expect. I want to see more of the Princess Peach game. I want to see Metroid Prime 4, honestly, but I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see that, because at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if it's gonna get delayed and they'll try to use it as a heavy-hitting launch title for the next console. Maybe put it out on both? Like, do a Zelda Breath of the Wild or Zelda Twilight Princess, since obviously Tears, they're not gonna get another Zelda game out in time for the next console launch, so they can't pull that again. But hopefully the Switch taught them, like, how important a heavy-hitting launch title is. I mean, look at the PS5. It's been, like, out for, like, 3 years, and it still has, like, hardly any freaking exclusives. Final Fantasy 16 was, like, the first one that mattered. Yeah, maybe I started the stream too early. I don't actually have much to say. Fantasy Life I. Let's look at my other list of upcoming games. Anything else here I want to know more about? Not really. I guess Kirby stuff would be cool, a Kirby thing, but we got Kirby Return to Dreamland not too long ago, and it's not even long enough since Forgotten Lands to be to get a new full Kirby game. But there are always a bunch of smaller Kirby games coming out, so maybe. But I guess Return to Dreamland was a bit too recent, even for that. So Yeah, I don't know. Everything's kind of had at least one or two big Switch entries. And everything else that's like that I expect to be coming out, it's already been announced. Mario Bros. Wonder, I'm sure we'll see it mentioned. Super Mario RPG, I'm sure we'll see it mentioned. We'll probably see Sonic Superstars mentioned. We'll probably see, you know, a bunch of stuff that was announced at the last Direct mentioned. Because everything announced at the last Direct, like, it was the mid-year Direct, but everything in it was, like, October, November, December stuff, so... But we probably will get a few announcements for some stuff that's coming out early next year. Like they say here, information focused on Nintendo Switch games releasing this winter. But there's always a few. In the September Direct, there's always a few games that are like big ones from next year. I've seen a lot of people on Twitter wanting Fire Emblem stuff. I don't expect Fire Emblem stuff. Engage is too recent still. I don't expect any Fire Emblem. Even a remake I don't expect. Like two mainline and a remake is kind of the pattern. At least that's what was on the 3DS. Two mainlines, and then there was Echoes, Shadows of Valentia. DLC announcements? I really don't know. See, if there hadn't been confirmation of it, I would have said there'd be no DLC. There would have been... I'd be, like, expecting DLC for Tears of the Kingdom. But they said they're not going to do DLC for Tears of the Kingdom already, outright. Director said he's happy with the game, and then he's happy with this style of game, and that he thinks between Breath of the Wild's DLC, and Tears of the Kingdom, he's done everything he can with that style of game for Zelda. Which makes sense. Zelda goes through so many different styles, and has a bunch of little duologies like that, where they do something for 2 games, and then move on to something else. So it could well be that's just the Switch era of Zelda, and it's done, and Tears of the Kingdom won't get DLC. I would have expected DLC. I would have been like, it's a no-brainer for it to get DLC, but apparently they've said outright they're not going to do it, so... Pokemon DLC's already been announced, and the first part came out, so, I mean, it's Pokemon, so they'll probably just mention it, be like, hey, it's out already, the first part, go give us money for it, and the second part will be coming soon, and it'll be like what Pokemon always is in Nintendo Directs, where they just show things that already exist, and they're like, no new information here. Because Pokemon Company and Nintendo are different companies, and people always forget that. So it's always the Pokemon Presents that has new information. I don't know, sometimes Directs have a little something, but it's never anything big. And besides, we already know the second part of the DLC is going to happen, so... But it will probably get a mention. Pokemon will probably get a mention. Ooh, more info on upcoming Nintendo Switch Online games, please. Ooh. Alright, we're going in, gamers. We're here. Koizumi? No, we're going... Oh, of course, the Splatoon... How did I not say the Splatoon 3 DLC? Oh, right, of course. How did I forget that? Okay, yeah, no, this I'm fucking pumped for. This has been announced, but yeah, more info, please, because we have, like, none. Oh, bro, this looks so cool! Oh my god, dude, everyone was right. It's so near-pilled. It's a Nier Automata, but squids. Well, I guess these are Octolings, specifically. Act. Color chip. Upgrades, yep. was it like you can only pick one of the upgrades per chip, so it's like you basically have different builds from anyone else who plays across all the different chips. Near Squid Kid. Side order, baby. Date? Nah.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, yeah, of course. It's always Takahashi now. Bro, I miss when Koizumi was in charge of these. I like him more.
Saw a new trailer for Wave 2 of the Splatoon 3 Expansion Pass DLC, Side Order.
I don't dislike you though. I just like Koizumi more.
Where you will strengthen your character's abilities as you ascend the Spire's floors. We are developing this single-player DLC so it can be played over and over again. It's
Based.
release in spring 2024.
Next year? Okay, that's fine though. That's like within the first 3 months of next year, I guess.
Nintendo Switch headlines.
Just assume winter if no date. Yo! Holy shit. Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Oh my god, this fucking series. I haven't played it since the very first one that was on the GBA. I had it on my GBA. I had it on my GBA. And then I never played like all the DS and Wii U ones and that existed. But it's honestly a pretty fun puzzle game.
Observation and action are vital to your success. Mario needs to reach the key, but he can't quite cross the gap. That monkey's tail looks a little suspicious, though, doesn't it? If Mario does this, now he can get across and safely grab the key. Platform too high? Reach it with a handstand jump or a backflip.
Yo, Mario got moves.
Observe and act to collect mini Marios, clear stages, and face Donkey Kong head on.
Oh, the music!
In this updated version of the game,
And that boss fight is... Oh, I was about to say, yeah, the boss fight's exactly the same. They just said updated version of the game. Is this a remake of the... It's not just another entry in the series. This is a remake, I think. Holy shit. Okay, that actually explains its style. February.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
February?
Save the prince and the world.
That is not an announcement I was expecting. Mario vs. Donkey Kong, man.
And restore the world's balance.
I like that it's the original one, though. All the later ones in that series have been weird and not something I'm interested in at all. But the fact that it's seemingly a remake of the first one does make me actually kind of want to get it. I actually like that. I got a lot of nostalgia for that. I spent many an hour playing it on my Game Boy Advanced as a kid.
As your journey progresses, Sargon will grow stronger and learn new abilities that expand his arsenal. Equip amulets to further boost your abilities, among other perks.
This,
The
however,
number of amulets you can equip is limited, though, so choose wisely.
looks like something I won't be getting.
Everything at your disposal to navigate this harsh world and defeat the mythical beasts.
I always feel weird saying that, because it's like, I'm not trying to say it's bad. I'm just saying,
Discover the mysteries of Mount
you know,
Doom. When
that's every director. There's gonna be stuff that's like, yeah,
launches on
not
the
for me.
Nintendo Switch system January 18th. You can receive the in-game Warrior Within outfit by pre-ordering the game from Nintendo eShop.
Ubisoft. No one does pre-order bonuses anymore.
Games will help you chase
Silly Ubisoft.
Rev up for true arcade racing in Horizon Chase 2. Speed through stunning environments.
Two?
Each with its
Two.
own dynamic art style while overtaking your rivals on the road.
What the heck?
Campaign to unlock vehicles,
This actually looks wild. But racing games, not really my thing.
and style it to fit your high-octane needs. Itching for more racing action? Up to 4 speedsters can put the pedal to the metal.
Oof.
in
Yeah, but that
Ground
frame rate,
Zero
that frame rate though, in split screen, holy shit.
Horizon Chase 2, launching on Nintendo Switch later today.
Later today.
Warm up for musical mayhem in this rhythm-based adventure. Time
Super
your
crazy
buttons
rhythm
with the
castle.
music to solve puzzles and battle bosses. Over 30 thrilling tracks await, including music from iconic Konami games. Up to 4 friends can battle it out in versus modes or jam
Also, yeah, sorry there's no Eira in the corner. I didn't want to
Super Crazy Rhythm Castle
because it's midnight here. I didn't want to I didn't want to turn on my light and hurt my eyes. I was like resting, trying to what the heck? Spy on your Operation Memories. Oh my god.
You'll head to class, then enjoy family time in the evening.
It's an Anya simulator.
Days off, you can visit all sorts of
Getting mobile
exciting
game
places,
vibes.
like the beach or an art museum, in search of subjects to photograph. How will you spend your time with friends and family? And what kind of photo diary will you help Anya make? Spy Anya Operation Memories launches on Nintendo Switch.
See guys, they don't say the X because it's not actually the letter X, it's a cross, it's a symbol cross. You don't say it because it's a symbol, not a letter.
The Super Mario RPG game is back with
Might as well spark that flame a little, you know.
Let's go over some new
Anyway, Super Mario RPG. I expected it. But yeah, an Anya simulator, I did not expect that, but it actually looks
to increase
kind of vibey.
or decrease damage received.
Just kind of chill stuff.
Perfectly, you can now damage all enemies at once. Every successful action command will fill this gauge. When it's full, you can unleash the 3-character triple move. Depending on your current party, the move will change, so experiment with different combos.
Yeah, as I was saying before, because it's midnight, I didn't want to turn my light on,
Adventure, you'll encounter bosses
so the webcam wouldn't be able to capture. It wouldn't be able to track my face well with the model without a light on.
But these powered up bosses aren't gonna be easy.
So no Eira in the corner. Beep 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 beep
Set up for adventure with Mario and Friends when Super Mario RPG launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 17th.
So fucking wild.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
November 12th, 17th. Why did I say 12th? What? But yeah, definitely want to get that.
We're almost there.
What is this?
The Nintendo DS game Trace Memory returns on the Nintendo Switch system as another code to memories. One day, a young
DS
girl named
game.
Asha
I don't remember ever knowing about this.
passed away. Seeking answers, she sets off for the solitary Blood Edward Island in search of him. Once there, Ashley encounters puzzles and obstacles that hinder her investigation.
Yo, fixing a bridge, it's like Breath of the Wild. I mean, Tears of the Kingdom.
Can you see me?
She also meets a mysterious boy. What truths await Ashley in this place?
No matter how hard I try, I can't remember.
I think I remember it vaguely. Yeah, I don't remember. At least I don't think I don't currently remember ever hearing about it. I may have though.
Code R, Journey into Lost Memories, previously unreleased in North America, is also included.
So this
Oh, well,
is
that's
like
good.
Juliet, huh?
Play both
That's
games
always
to
good.
experience the full story.
It's always good when games that were never released outside of Japan get
Enhanced for Nintendo Switch.
released.
Code Recollection launches January 19th.
Yo, Nintendo, I know another game you should do that for. It's called Mother Free, but you know, I mean, if you're taking suggestions.
Code Recollection includes 2 games: the Nintendo DS game Trace Memory and its Wii sequel, which was never released in North America.
It's been so long, and it's been such a
Enhanced on Nintendo
like
Switch.
long dead hope that I like. It's hard to even get serious about asking for Mother Free, but I do
Take a look at
still think it would be a good idea. Is this the Peach game? We gonna get some actual info this time? Last time they're just like, it's coming, and that's it. That's all they said.
Advertising a show at the Sparkle Theater.
It is. This is the Peach game.
Peach and some
It's
toads
set in a
wait to
theater.
see it. But then the Wicked Grape and the Sour Budge suddenly made their grand entrance.
Wicked Grape and the Sour Budge, oh my god.
Now, it's up to Peach and the theater's guardian Stella to save the play and the day. This perfect performance has become a terrible tragedy. Luckily, Peach can use the power of Stella's
Yo,
ribbon
whoa,
to face
okay.
off against
Jesus, I thought she was about to go Super Saiyan.
The ribbon alone won't always cut it, though. So let's do this.
Do what?
Whoa, Peach transformed into Sword Fighter Peach. By transforming
Into Sword Fighter Peach, a distinct character from Princess Peach.
on the Sour Bunch with sensational swordplay. Can Peach save this performance and its performers? There are more stolen shows to save. Valuable artifacts from this museum have gone missing. Become Detective Peach, investigate clues, and track down who done it. Desserts have been snatched from this sweets festival. Turn into Patissiere Peach and save it from a sugar crash.
Bro, I have no idea what genre this game even is. I thought it was like a puzzle game at first, but now I'm not sure. Or maybe each one's different. With these different, like, gameplay elements and stuff.
Many other transformations are just behind the curtain. The stage is
Yeah, probably dependent on the transformation, I guess.
Princess Peach, showtime.
USA
Debut on Nintendo Switch, March 22nd.
March next year.
On Nintendo Wii.
Okay.
That was a new look at Princess Peach Showtime. In Peach's latest adventure, the gameplay changes depending on her transformations.
Okay,
Looks like
yeah.
there are more transformations beyond the ones we showed today. So please stay
I don't know,
tuned.
seems interesting. I just have a maybe because there's still been not enough shown for me to be 100% sure that I'd want it. Oh! Saga game?
Layered RPG full of rich stories awaits in Saga Emerald Beyond. There are 6 heroes to choose from. A young man who fights with sentient puppets. A witch disguised as a schoolgirl to mask her identity.
Based.
A crime-fighting duo chasing down a mysterious organization. A songstress mech who lost her voice and body. And a king of darkness who was recently reawakened.
Yo, King of Darkness, we stand.
Through 17 interconnected worlds as they strive to achieve their goals. How the story unfolds is in your hands. The choices you make can unlock different paths. More than
Enjoy these games while you still can, guys. We all know Square Enix is both dying and doubling down on the things that are causing them to fail instead of making more games like this for some reason.
special techniques to control the order of actions.
They're like, oh, all our mid-level AA games that don't need to sell 50 million copies to make back their money, and thus they make back their money, we're gonna stop making those and we're gonna focus on AAA games. You know, the ones where we've had like one success in the past decade, and everything else has been a massive flop that's cost our companies billions of dollars and is the reason we're failing.
Upgraded visuals are venturing on
They're so dumb.
daring collection.
Focus more on the mid-tiers like that, and frickin' an Octopath, and Triangle Strategies, and other things, but after a few years, if the plan they say they have goes through, we're gonna stop getting games like that, even though they're like the best thing Square actually puts out, but whatever.
You'll solve puzzles to uncover
Anyway, Tomb Raider remakes.
and unravel mysteries
Kind of.
lost to the ravages of time. This
More like a remaster.
trilogy comes with all of the expansions and secret levels for each game. You can also toggle between the original polygon look
I have a friend who's really into Tomb Raider, and he's a Tomb Raider speedrunner.
1 through 3
So
remastered,
he'll probably be pogging off to this.
Nintendo Switch system, February 14th.
He loves the original 3 Tomb Raiders, and he speedruns. I don't know if he speedruns all 3 of them, but he does speedrun at least some of them.
This detective's got a second
Oh yeah, I forgot about. I always forget that this exists.
Every great detective starts their day early.
This is Rhyme City, a place where humans
I
and
thought this
Pokemon coexist.
was already
The
out. I guess
detective
not.
duo of Pikachu
I'm surprised it's
and
being
his
mentioned
partner
again,
Tim
honestly.
investigate various cases while searching for Harry, Tim's missing
The
father.
fact that this is like even a game series is
Tim
always
interviews
fucking
Pokemon,
wild.
Pikachu interviews Pokemon, and they find the truth together. They'll also rely on other Pokemon to broaden the scope of their investigations.
My god. It's just so silly.
With Growlithe. Smash rocks with Darmanitan. And peer through walls with Luxray. Can Tim and Pikachu solve all the mysteries and find Harry? Find out when Detective Pikachu returns. Launches on
Man, that
Nintendo
really was a
Switch
just
October 6th.
Pokemon Company in game.
Pre-orders are available now
Pokemon
on
Company told us to
Nintendo
mention it, so we mentioned it. There's like no new info there. Just like reminder, this is coming out next
It's a
month.
real toot.
This fucking game.
Raise your brass for the quirky rhythm game, Trombone Champ. Play the notes in time with the music as best you can.
Yeah, I remember. Remember when everyone played this game? Like every streamer? When it was on PC?
You can use gyro controls to adjust the pitch up and down. Or the
Gyro?
motion camera on the right Joy-Con
I motion camera to do it? That's unhinged.
are pretty unique. And
That's unhinged.
control scheme won't be a walk in the park.
That's how psychos play. Oh my god. The AR camera, bro. So few games use that feature. That's insane.
Plus, up to 4 musicians can band together in local multiplayer. Trombone Champ slides onto Nintendo Switch
Later today. Alright.
Battle your way to victory in these Nintendo Switch games.
Battle?
10 teams of 3 will duke it out for survival in this online
No,
battle
it's a
royale
fucking MOBA.
brawler. Knock your opponent's health down to 0 and deliver a finishing blow.
Why did my door open on its own? That's
Collapsing
scary.
foe to win. Choose from 15 heroes, each inspired by a different mythology. Work with your allies to be the last team standing. Battle Crush is free to play and launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, of course it's free to play.
A closed beta test will be available this October. Lead your mercenaries to fame and fortune in this open-world tactical RPG. Take up various contracts, from protecting townsfolk from thieves to vanquishing the land's most notorious figures. Before battle, equip your mercenaries with the best gear and skills to claim victory and live to see another day.
This looks like a game I'd be really hyped for if it was anime style. I'm just gonna admit it.
War Tales launches as a time
Hard bias for just not finding the visuals as interesting or as fun.
Run and gun in this reimagining of the beloved NES classic, Contra. Blast through explosive stages with a devastating arsenal of weapons to crush the Red Falcon forces.
Man, Contra.
Into action with easy pick-up and play controls and a variety of difficulty options. This reimagining from Konami and Way Forward.
I don't think I've played a single Contra game.
Powerful
Yeah, I've
super
never played a Contra game.
and a 4-player co-op mode.
I know about it because who doesn't, but
Operation Galuga storms onto the Nintendo Switch system early next year. Liberate your kingdom. Reclaim your destiny.
okay, here we go. See, anime style, you doing better at pulling me in personally.
One of stolen destiny, stolen minds, and stolen nations. Yet as the world stands consumed by immense evil, a fallen prince shall rise again, ring of legend lighting his path. That is the ring.
Oh, yeah. See, look at this. This is like, this is a visual style I can get behind.
Speaks of your ancestors wielding it to purify evil. answer is clear as day now.
Woo! Look at this sprite work. Holy fuck!
Remains now is to walk it. Walk it I will, Mother.
Oh my god.
Freely traverse an expansive world. Gather new allies.
I don't know if I'll get it, but that fucker, this sprite work's phenomenal. Jesus Christ.
Cultivate a grand army with over 60 unique characters, from humans and elves to massive beasts and heavenly angels.
Today marks our first foray into the
Ooh, any fallen angels, mayhaps? Any fallen angels for Eira, mayhaps?
years. I shall see the duties of my bloodline fulfilled.
Atlas and
Oh, it's Atlas.
present the rebirth of tactical fantasy RPGs.
You mean that genre that's like incredibly popular and has tons of really popular games come out all the time? Yeah, okay. Oh, this is Luigi's Mansion 2, the remake? Yeah. Well, not a remake, it's just a remaster, I think. They're remastering the second one for Switch, yeah. This is the second one.
Mansion 2 HD. Welcome
They
to
got rid of the
Mansion
Dark Moon moniker and replaced it just with HD.
with the supernatural.
I did not like this one as much as the others.
Was sent here to check it out.
I don't think it really was bad. I just didn't. I never finished it because I just wasn't into it nearly as much as
Complete without
1 and 3 later. 3 was really good.
Use it to light up dark
But,
areas, vacuum up
yeah, 2
objects,
just.
and interact with the environment.
I didn't enjoy it as
For
much.
your paranormal escapades. Plus, when you spot a ghost, pop! You can stun them with the strobe bulb, then vacuum them up. You can even grab multiple ghosts at once. In this game, you'll find ghosts haunting, a former plant research lab, a broken down clock factory that's full of sand, a mine covered in ice and snow, and even more places. These troublemakers will use every
So you can see how 3 basically just made this better, because 2 had, like, yeah, like, it wanted to have all these different style mansions, so it just had a bunch of multiple mansions. And then also, for some reason, it did a mission system for each one, so you keep getting pulled back and away from the thing. But then 3 was able to do that well by just having it be a tower, and each floor could just be, like, these wildly different things, and it makes no sense, but it's like...
How was that?
And it still kind of makes it, like, segmented, but it just doesn't feel the same. It's the mentality.
Please take a look at this video.
Mario something.
What's that? It's a large question block. Actually, this question block currently appears on the roof of the previously announced Nintendo Gallery that's under construction in Uji City, Kyoto Prefecture. The official name of this gallery will be the Nintendo Museum.
Alright.
At the Nintendo Museum, a wide variety of Nintendo products from the company's history will be displayed. Construction is going well, and we plan to finish up by March 2024.
Some real life
We'll share more
shiz for you.
information, such as the opening date, at another time. Please stay tuned. Next, we'd like to share some updates on upcoming Amiibo figures. These Zelda and
Oh yeah,
Ganondorf
these.
figures are releasing
Dude, that Zelda one does look really fucking good though.
and Amiibo figures of Noah and Mio.
Noah, Mia!
3 game will be released
I want those too.
January 19th, 2024. And finally, we have a new
Here we have all the popular games we no longer make and will so if you emulate. Yeah.
DLC fighter from Super Smash
Huh?
Bros. Ultimate, Sora.
Oh, Sora didn't have an amiibo yet.
With the release of
I was so confused for a sec.
from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in Amiibo form. Please look forward to its release next year. That's all for today's Amiibo announcements. Next, please take a look at this.
I totally forgot that Sora hadn't gotten an amiibo yet. F-Zero? Did not realize amiibos were still... They're not nearly as much as a thing as Nintendo clearly wanted them to be at one point, but they do still make a handful. Yo, they took the Super Mario 23 or 24 or whatever it was and the Tetris 99 and they're doing it for F-Zero. That's actually fucking fantastic. That's actually a brilliant idea, holy shit. Good shit, Dorothy. Go back to Garrick Mock.
Feeling risky? Spend some of your power meter for a temporary speed boost. You can also collect super sparks, which appear when...
Well, I love Tetris 99 and I love Super Mario. God damn it, I can't remember what number that one is because it's a weird one, but yeah. I loved both. I love both of those. The Mario one in particular is like still. Once upon a time, it was my 10th most played game, but then it went offline, so it's obviously not anymore. But at a time, it was really up there on my Switch. I should say 10th most played game on Switch, not of all time. And it's not even that anymore, as I said. But yeah, they're fun. They're really fun. Taking these like older games and just making them. Making them basically battle royales. Later today, let's go! Alright, that's pretty hype. That's actually pretty hype. I like that. Another AP we need a new game for. Bro, they do not care about giving F-Zero attention. It hasn't had a game since the GameCube. Like, they could have just done nothing. That's definitely not a meter quota thing. It's just they had an idea for something they could do with it, I guess. Because, yeah, GameCube was the last time F-Zero got an actual game. That's an actually dead franchise. Bundle Tail. This looks so cute. You knit the world back together?
As you continue gathering and crafting, you can weave together new upgrades by unlocking.
Oh man, it's crafting and making and stuff. And it has fishing. Okay, yeah.
And hosting festivals for the community. Can you save Bandle City? And what mysteries will you discover during your magical adventure?
Yeah, this is a spend 2 trillion hours game, isn't it?
Launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
It's a League of Legends game? What the fuck? It's one of the League of Legends story games? Holy shit. I did not get that vibe at all. It looks like a fucking Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley type game. Well, fair enough. I probably won't buy it, but it does look adorable.
Where every step taken and each puzzle solved will bring you closer to the truth about these friends and their past. Song of Nunu, a League of Legends story.
See, this is more... Yeah, I expect this to be like a League of Legends story game.
Begin today on Nintendo eShop. Let's move into
Okay, I wasn't sure if they would talk about the WarioWare. It's not Charles Martinet though, and it just doesn't sound like Wario.
This tropical resort contains tons of micro games that'll get your body moving. In each micro game, you'll get into a specific pose called a form. Copy the form shown, then perform the correct action as quick as you can.
Hand model.
The micro games will come one after another, so look alive. Plus, up to
I mean, I'll get it. I'll definitely be getting it. Wario is fucking great.
reach the goal without getting caught by Medusa.
Freeze!
Or settle the score in an arena to be the last one posing. With over 200 lightning-fast micro games and multiplayer modes aplenty, everyone's in for a wacky time. WarioWare Move It launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 3rd. Pre-orders are
November.
available now on Nintendo eShop.
But yeah, the Wario just does not sound like Wario anymore.
Soon unfold. Lead an army of over 100 heroes into battle and put an end to an empire's invasion. Meet Noah, a humble villager.
Noah?
Sane, an officer from the Empire, and Marissa, a forest guardian. These three band together to fight for a common goal. On their journey, they'll meet a variety of heroes who can join their cause. This is your home base, known as the headquarters. As allies join you, additional facilities will become available. You'll be able to take
Okay, I
quests,
see. Yeah,
open
like
shops,
builds
and
up over
more.
time.
Each hero you encounter has their own backstory and motivation. They may not always get along at first, but
There's so many of these games, dude.
between your heroes.
There's so many of them that I'm like really picky about them. Cause like this looks like it good, and it looks like I'd fucking love it and have a lot of fun with it, but it also just isn't. It's not. It's just not enough. I have to be way too picky because there's so many. I can't play them all.
Some pixel perfect play. Next stop, Octopia. Travel to a charming parallel world in this paid DLC for Eastward. Help
Oh, it's
Cinnamon
it's
Jar turn the
DLC
pages of
for
a new
a
chapter as
game.
they
Okay,
adjust
interesting.
in a
They did not
mess.
present that like it was DLC at all.
Tend to livestock. Whip up culinary delights for your neighbors. And restore buildings to help the village thrive. And if you're new to Eastward, don't worry. You can access the DLC even if you haven't played the main story.
Ah, okay, that's why they presented it like that, because you don't actually need the base game.
This holiday.
Did you see how they were like, they had... Oh, Wargroove 2! Right, yeah.
This sequel to Wargroove. Charge across 3
I never ended up finishing Wargroove. I played it though. I mainly played multiplayer matches with my mate there.
Plus, you can now supercharge your commander's groove to unleash devastating attacks. Lead a roguelike offensive.
Wargroove was pretty neat-ish. It could have been a lot better though, so maybe it will be better now.
Or create and share your own
It was mainly just online stuff. Its online was terrible. Was kind of the main complaint I actually had with it.
Nintendo Switch as a console exclusive, October 5th. Get out of my way! Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, I thought this was already on Switch, was it not? Okay, well,
Then serve them
I've heard good things about this game.
and the aquatic adventure, Dave the Diver.
Dennis was talking about it on the Discord a few days ago.
Concoct recipes and create the day's
Yeah,
Then
I've heard a lot of good things about this game.
customers at your sushi restaurant. Explore an ever-changing underwater world to find the best ingredients.
Holy shit, a boxing shrimp.
Exceed culinary expectations. Dave the Diver launches first for consoles on the Nintendo Switch system October 26th. Pre-orders and a free demo swim onto Nintendo eShop later today.
Time to figure out. Yeah, it does seem interesting. Because I keep hearing so many good things about it.
Racing in.
Oh, we're gonna find out about the final courses added.
The final wave of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC from the Mario Kart Wii game, Daisy Circuit. More returning characters are also being added in Wave 6. From the
Oh my god, they're adding Diddy Kong. Fuck yes.
Kong. From Mario
And Funky Kong, let's fucking go.
Kong.
Okay, yep. Based.
And from the Mario Kart Tour game, Pauline.
Pauline, first time she's in a game that isn't the mobile game. A Mario Kart game that isn't the mobile game.
And also, Peachette.
Oh, Peachette! They had a fucking Peachette. God damn it, bro.
Wave 6 of the Mario Kart 8
The
Deluxe
fucking
Booster Course Pass
Peachette
DLC for the
stuff.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game.
Yo, when are they gonna make Bowser canon? That's what I wanna know.
Active Nintendo Switch online
Bowser when? Yeah. Seismic gets it.
no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own. Something new is among us.
Mongoose. The game's already on Switch. What is this? New stage? After so long? Yo, this is kind of sus. Get it, guys? Laugh. Mungus. Mungus. Sus. I swear to God, if this is a different game in the Among Us franchise, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, it's just a new map, thank God. But talk about the biggest fucking flopped bowl ever. Like, I know people still play Among Us and it's still very popular, but
This new map for Among Us
holy
is
shit.
and launches this
It took them so long once the popularity picked up for them to, like, realize they should be making more content for it.
Sticking with us this far.
That's the second. That's the second map they've put out
Some of the previously
since then.
announced Nintendo titles you can look forward to playing from September onwards.
Bro, you better have a one final thing. There's 2 minutes left, guys. They better have a one last thing. Okay. Okay, Pokemon got way less of a mention than I thought it would. They just very briefly put it there. I guess they talked about Detective Pikachu for a while, but... Oh yeah, Mario Bros. Wonder... Well, like I said, Mario Bros. Wonder did get the Direct recently and to itself, so it didn't need to be mentioned. Yeah. Okay, Pokemon DLC got a very brief mention. Way less than I was expecting. That's good though. It means it was taking up less time for something we already know about. The Splatoon 3 DLC might be the most exciting thing from this Direct, honestly.
This next video will be our last announcement.
Among Us Community Night? That would actually be sick. Okay, here's the one last thing. What's it gonna be? What's the one last thing? It's Mario something. That's concerning. Is it a remake of the first one? No, it's a remake of Thousand Year Door. Holy shit. Oh my god, it's a Thousand Year Door remake. Okay, yep, nah, that's based. Bro, they're remaking Thousand Year Door and Super Mario RPG? They're like, fuck it, we tried, we can't make good Mario RPGs, let's just remake the two main ones that everyone fucking loves. Mario RPG games being good again. Oh, the visual style is good though. That's the thing, they like recreate it and remake it so well. Like this looks fantastic visually. Just as Super Mario RPG like also looks sick the way they recreated the style. Dude, the Mario, the Paper Mario games used to be so fucking good. This just partly makes me sad about how much the new ones aren't this. But hey, I'm here for it. Might as well remake the fucking best one. Based. $2024 expected. Honestly, most of these were 2024 announcements.
Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door.
Well, at least the announcements were, but yeah, that adds up.
Will return with enhanced graphics. Whether you played the original or have yet to play it, We hope you look forward to experiencing this adventure in a paper world starring Mario and friends.
People who have only played the more recent Paper Mario is about to find out what a good Paper Mario is. Alright. So let's see. Let me try and recap. The Splatoon 3 DLC announcement was sick. The Anya simulator was weird. I probably won't buy it, but that stood out as something. I hate that I did like the amiibos. The F-Zero 99 thing looked cool, and that comes out later today. I have work though, so I can't stay up. I'm going to sleep after this. And then I'm going to work in like 10 hours. Well, 9 hours I'll leave for work, so I'll get up in like 7 hours or something. Right? Is that right? I don't know. What is time? And then what was the last thing? Right. Yeah. Paper Mario remake. Alright, yeah, and then everything they showed about stuff they've already announced is just like still groovy. Like the Super Mario RPG, of course, I'm gonna get anyway. Princess Peach game. That's a maybe. I can't believe there was no info about Fantasy Life I. It's meant to come out this year. They announced it in a direct. Last year, in the September direct, they announced it. So it was announced via a direct. And a September one last year, the September one. I remember because I was in Korea in September last year, and I watched it in Korea in my hotel room with my two mates that I went to Korea with. And yeah, and it was announced, and they said 2023. I guess it's possible it's just been delayed to 2024. And I know Fantasy Life isn't the biggest series, but I mean, come on. Come on, guys. I love fucking Fantasy Life. I want to know more about this one. The Girl Who Steals Time. We know nothing about it. They announced it in September last year. And on the Nintendo website, look, it still says it. It still says it when it loads in. It'll still say 2023. Unless they already have changed it. Yeah, release 2023. Bro. This is your last direct for 2023. Usually. It's usually February, July, and September. So, like, where is it? Where is Fantasy Life I, bro? I fucking love it. Dude, the Fantasy Life games are actually so good. Anyway. Splatoon 3 DLC looks amazing. I'll definitely be streaming that when it comes out. Probably will be streaming WarioWare when that comes out too. I'd like to stream Mario Bros. Wonder and Mario's RPG and Princess Peach and everything. But my chronic need that I have to feel like I need to stream everything I play means I barely get games done. But I mean, I got some games I don't stream. Baldur's Gate that I play with friends, and I never stream Pokemon games, so I guess if I buy the DLC, but I probably won't buy the DLC, at least not soon. If I do, I just need to stream more is the answer. Speaking of which, good news everyone, I'll be streaming more again. I mean, I've already been way more consistent this year than the past, 2 years, so it's not like I've actually been streaming less. I have been streaming more overall, but it's gonna pick up a pace again soon as, cause it's been 2 weeks now or something since I last streamed, which is kind of sad. Just hasn't lined up right. I was gonna stream last weekend, but the internet was being weird. I found out why that was as well. That was an actual reason, and I have since fixed it, so that won't happen again. I will be streaming a lot more because, today technically, I have work, so I won't be streaming today again. Again, technically, kind of tomorrow, but got work, won't be streaming outside of this. But then the day after is the weekend here, because today's Friday now. It's midnight still, but it's midnight Friday, technically Friday. So then it's the weekend. So then Saturday, Sunday. I mean, I might not if I just don't end up having the time or feeling like it or something comes up. But I want to stream on those 2 days, and then I have work on Monday and Wednesday. And that's it, because school holidays start next week. And so all the teenagers that don't cost as much as me, they just get a bunch of them. They just get fucking hire teenagers and get the teenagers they currently have. They just get a bunch of teenagers to work because they're way cheaper. So I have a normal shift on Monday, so I won't stream on Monday. But I'll try to stream on the weekend, and then I'll try to stream every day in the week outside of the Monday, because the Wednesday shift is only 3 hours. Because it's basically just, with so many people available, pretty much everyone gets 3 hours, even the teenagers as well. Because they just have so many people available that they don't need everyone to do longer shifts than that, really. And only like the managers work more than 3 hours during the holidays. But yeah, I only have the one day on Wednesday, so Tuesday I'll be able to stream. Wednesday I'll be able to just do a stream anyway, because it will be like not that long of a shift. Like I won't be super tired when I get home. And then yeah, Thursday, Friday, the weekend again. No things. So like hopefully within the next like week and a bit, I'll do like, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I know I don't have a shift on Monday. 9 streams, and like I'm talking big ones. Maybe not big ones on like Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday, but like the Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, those could be like the big chunky boys. Like the fucking, when I was streaming Tears of the Kingdom and I was doing like 10-hour streams, that kind of shit. So if you like the content, get ready for the content. I'm hoping to do it a bunch and just like go ham, Xenoblade, other things. And then the week after that, like I said, I already know I don't have the Monday, but like I might have no shifts, or like one again, because it's still the holidays. The holidays goes for 2 weeks, so then it will be another week of big long streams often. There might be some days in there I'll take off to like, go hang out with friends or go see a movie or do something that isn't devoting my life to the stream. But most days I want to do some big chunky boys. I want to get Xenoblade 3 done. I want to get started on Kingdom Hearts. I want to play other games as well. Get back into visual novels. I want to just I don't know, get into it. I'm hyped. It's like I was like less shifts, I'm gonna have less money, and PAX is in 3 weeks. But then I was like, hold up. I can spend less money if I'm not going out and I just stay at home all day and just go ham on the streaming. I'm getting free time, fuck it. Devote myself to the stream, baby. Play video games, get content out there, have a good time with all you guys in chat, hopefully. So, yeah, if you like my streams, I hope you look forward to it. I want to go ham. Now that's thinking I can get behind. Exactly. If I just act like a fucking shut-in, a NEET, I'll save money while I don't have shifts. And need to still spend, some money, because I need to buy food to live. But, outside of that, cut back on the luxuries by just trying to get the fucking, 80 Switch games I've bought and haven't even started. Maybe try to make a dent in that. And by dent, I mean finish, one, because all of them are, 500-hour long RPGs. Just survive off ramen. Hey, look, when the going gets tough, I buy ramen, alright? There's this, I guess it technically wouldn't be called ramen if it's from Korea. There's a Korean brand I really like. That's like this spicy this spicy one from Korea that I buy from the store whenever I'm low on cash. And that one is some good shit. You know, I cooked like two of them up. Like I get 2 servings of them, cook those up, and like proper. Like I don't put it in a microwave. I'm in a pot with boiling water in a pan. Like do it correctly in a pot of boiling water. Really, really get it done well, and then crack some eggs into it and mix those in. Oh, so good, so good. And if I'm feeling a little cheeky, I'll have a glass of red with it, which I always love. I love me some red wine. Anyway, so yeah, that's the plan going forward, is to go ham on the streams, but not later today, because I have work later today, and I'll be tired, and I'll get home, and I'll collapse, and sleep. And then hopefully tomorrow and the day after, not the day after, but the day after, and 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 the day after. And then most of the days after that, like 5 or 6 more times, depending on if I get shifts again or not. So yeah, content. I hope I'll make it good and fun and not get burnt out, and I hope you guys will love it, and it'll be great, and it'll be a fun time, and we can all just vibe to video games and the stream together. I've been really enjoying it now that I have my VTube model and everything. Yeah, I'm just rambling at this point because I never know how to end streams. I just end up talking about my future plans for ages because I always have so many things I want to do. Anyway, I should head off and go back to sleep because I need to get up for work. Overall, decent-ish direct. It had a few things I really liked, but overall, nothing crazy like announced, because everything crazy had already been announced, and instead we just got more info on the crazy things. Like I freaked out when side order was announced, and so now it's just like more info on that, which is still good. It's a shame it's next year though. Yeah, we'll get to it. It'll come out one day and I'll stream it for sure. Because I streamed the main game. Why the fuck not? I love Splatoon. I just don't stream it normally because normally it's, you know, an online game and I don't want to clog up the internet when I'm playing an online game like that. But yeah, I play Splatoon 3 still, like, every day. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you'll enjoy the coming weeks of lots of stream content. I hope it's fun, and that you're all, you know, come back to see it and like it and enjoy it, and we can all just have a fun time together. It'll be great. Video games. Oh yeah, I also want to try and get back into Tears of the Kingdom, obviously, because I did a bunch of streams for that, and then I got distracted by other things. I think it was, what was it? Was it when Pikmin 4 came out? Surely not. That was so recently. No, it was that I moved house. And then by the time I got back into streaming, Pikmin 4 had came out. Yeah, it was moving the house that fucking killed my momentum in Tears of the Kingdom. We need to get back to that as well. But yeah, with a lot of long streams like this, hopefully I can do a lot with that. Because I'll be in a position where also the people that live in the same house as me will be away, at least during the first week in particular. Don't know about the second one. So when they're away, it's easier for me to just do those long streams because there's less people I'm likely to bother by streaming for long hours. And also it means I can shrug certain responsibilities within the house, like getting certain stuff done. I can let it go a little bit longer. Obviously that's not, you know, the most healthiest thing, but it's like I'm just pushing it back a little bit, and then I like fix it in like the dead of night, you know. I'm only pushing it back by a few hours, but that annoys other people and inconveniences them and causes problems for them if they're here. But if they're not here, I can just do it whenever the fuck I want. And so the more conventional hours, that is when they're awake, I can instead do long streams without inconveniencing them as much. Anyway, stay Frosty, look forward to a lot of content.